Today we're having a conversation with our mothers and aunties, and we're referencing the comments by the wife of the former President Olusegun Obasanjo, who recently said that it is wrong for women to expect their husbands to apologize, even when the men are at fault. According to her, women who shoulder the responsibilities of husbands are lucky to be blessed by God. Never enough for them to disrespect their husbands. We would like to hear your thoughts on this. Now, you can call us on 081-270-53687, 091-3907-6948. You can send us message on YouTube and Facebook. We'd like to hear your thoughts. Now, the reason why this conversation is important is because many mothers, aunties, family friends in that 60s age have this mentality. And some of these mentalities may affect marriages today, families today, homes today. And it's important that we have some of these kind of conversations, maybe to set the record straight or to help educate or to maybe reorientate ourselves on how our parents did it and how we should do it. So she is saying, and her angle is, listen, your husband, now I'm paraphrasing, your husband is Lord and Master. That's how it's interpreted to me. And you can take it in a different interpretation. Is Lord and Master. If he does wrong, don't object. No matter what happens, take it in, because he's the head of the house, you know. But if we use that wisdom that our parents, I mean, that's the wisdom most of our parents used back then. Did it serve them well? Or will they do themselves a disservice by just accepting that this is Lord and Master, and whatever he says goes? That's really the conversation. Nima, let me start with you.
Okay. So, what she's simply establishing is patriarchy in simple terms and nothing more. Relationships, thankfully in our time, is about two equal, consenting, willing adults. And anybody can be vexed. If I am not happy, I should be able to tell my husband in either by action or by words that I'm not happy. And my husband should be able to say, Madam, no vex. Simple, no complication. No, even if he meant it, I didn't know it would offend you. You know, we take actions and the other person is offended and we're thinking what's offending you. But because the person is offended, you apologize. You say, you know, and I'm sorry and everything, and people move on. But the way they lived and grew up was one of the things that when I was much younger, I hated. I used to say I would not marry until I stopped looking outside my home and decided to look at my parents' relationship. If not, a lot of women, young girls, didn't want to be in those situations they call toxic. How can you be with somebody? If they offend, if they beat you, you cannot cry. If you cry, you are still beaten. That's the situation she's painting. You know?
So when you have a mother that is reinforcing patriarchy in that kind of sense, how then do you, as a woman, as a young woman or as a young man who is trying to have this modern perspective of life, how then do you find a middle ground where your mother is saying, if he offends you, don't say, must he say sorry? He's not your husband. Must he say sorry? He's the man now. You see? Mm-hmm. They're the wrong person.
I'm telling you, because, number one, my mother cannot say that. Number two, my mother can say that, but me, I will not listen. Because I have a mind of my own. And what I believe in marriage is, it works differently for different people. If you have come to this life to be subdued, you've come to this life to be inferior, it's on you. But don't project it to me. That's not why I've come to this life. I've come to this life to fulfill my highest potential. And I desire a partner who would go on this journey with me. I'm fulfilling mine, you're fulfilling yours, with mutual respect. Respect each other. I would respect you as a wife. Forget how I sound, I'm naturally assertive. But it doesn't take away the humility in me. It doesn't take away the respect in me. I'll respect you, but you will respect me back. This is not, God did not bring me in the 18th century or in the 16th century to come and face all of this. He brought me at this time because I was best suited for this time. So do not bring the 18th century and 16th century methods for a modern woman who desires respect. When you respect me, which means admitting when you are wrong and saying sorry. I will give you love. I will admit when I'm wrong and I will say sorry. I will pamper you. I will take care of you. The home will flourish. Going further on her comments, she talked about as women, we need to swallow some things for the benefit of the children. Do I want to raise children who will now, as girls, who will now see their mother as someone inferior? It affects their self-esteem. Tomorrow, they marry into a home where the man is dealing with them and they feel, my mommy took it. Let me take it. Maybe that's how it's, no.
The cycle continues.
It will not happen again.
Okay, so, but Mariam, this life throws you different kind of lemons. So you are a assertive, confident young woman, and you marry a man who has a mother that like this saying, what, you're the man now, must you say sorry? You know, so you want to be the mother, you want to achieve your potential, but your husband is not like that. So would you tell this person that, okay, because you marry this kind of person, you know, he is Lord and Master, but even when he is wrong, just accept it like that. Is that the best advice to give a woman who is in this shoes right now? They are not lucky enough to marry the person that is on that same level as they are. They are married to somebody whose mother is the former governor, the former president's wife. And she's telling her son that, must you apologize?
Such a wife, sorry.
So, first of all, the foundation of the question itself is a bit flawed. Because you would have dated this person.
Didn't you know?
So you would have dated this person. So you should have dated this person.
You don't date,
So for normal people of this generation.
We are not abnormal.
She's not date now, so okay. Say most people,
okay,
or many
for
people.
the sort of people that I know, my own sphere of, you know, that I know, they usually date. Okay. And even if we're not talking dating and intimacy also, you get to see who they are and who, you know, their family principles. So I'm hoping that when you see that from that dating period, you already know that this is what you may face. So you're thinking, I can't do this, or when I get there, I can manage it. So for someone else too, it could be, I have seen it done in my home. I'm sure I will be able to handle it. Because for many people, the mistake is to see this ahead of time, go into that home, and then you're getting upset and getting angry that things are not the way it should be, the way that you have imagined it. You want to change it. Some people will tell you that they have been lucky, and they'll give you the story of their marriage where it was tough for many years until finally God intervened and helped me. But marriages can be easier when you see some of these things ahead of time. And I do not believe that anyone would go into marriage and then change to be that sort of person. You have to already be that kind of person. You don't change and be that person. So, you know, you have some people say, the person changed on me. I don't agree. I feel the person has always been that way.
You close your eyes.
Then you did not really see it or did not pay attention. In little things, when they are dating you, there are some of the things that they will tell you, do to you, that, or to other people around you that makes you, that, you know, brings to your consciousness, oh, this person is like that. So
Okay, let me go on a break because we actually can find some wisdom in what this woman said. Let's go on a break. We'll be right back.
Now you define it.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.